Wait. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever it is in your country, you are a real deal. And don't let nobody tell you that you're not. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing? Hope everybody doing okay. Happy Tuesday. Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all my early mourners. Uh, no. How y'all doing? We gonna talk about if Henry had stayed at home. If Henry had stayed at home. If Henry had stayed at home, he wouldn't be going through what he's going through now. Henry, no. He should have stayed at home. Those kids wasn't what a name? Those kids wasn't what the woman those kids wasn't Andrea responsibility, even though she's part of the responsibility. Because if they wasn't in no relationship, them kids didn't have no business over there. So Henry is the big eye to everything that's going on in this case. So what I'm saying is, the kid is come on. Anytime you have we humans, and I just want Henry to know that he are talking to human beings that got kids, and then those who don't have kids, they still love them. They know how to treat them. But I'm if we wouldn't be here if he had to stay home when he know he got kids over. That's why when men come and pick up their kids for the weekend, they'll tell all their friends, man, it's my kids' weekend, man. I talk to y'all, I see y'all, they already on plan. See, when you get kids, you plan to get kids for the weekend. You plan to get kids during that time. But usually people plan, they don't just pop up today and say, oh, I'm gonna come get the kids today. I mean, they plans what they got going on. First of all, them kids don't really, they recognize Andrea. They recognize you because they know that you supposed to be the best. And you don't been around Breasia before. Because you and the mama used to go together. That's, you know what? That's the saddest thing about this story is you knew Breasia and the oldest boy. You knew Breasia. You knew when she was younger. What is it that Breasia did to you so badly, and her mom and her dad did to you so badly till you took her life? Or you let something? It's your fault. It's your fault, Henry, because you are responsible for them kids when you came over there and picked them up. And then you mad at the prosecutor because she defended Breasia. Dang, you know how selfish that is? I tell you what, it's like that, Henry. You're OG playing a dangerous game. You are better off safe in prison than you out on the street, Henry. See, what you don't understand, Henry, you may not get no pork chop while you inside of jail. But you know, out here, you ain't gonna even get a chance to fry a piece of pork chop. You not understand? I'm serious. And then you got the nerve to be mad at people who defend. What is it that you really got against Asian? It's is it that you don't like her dad and you hate you're not her dad? What is it? It's something like that. It's something right there. You jealous, Henry. Allegedly. Everything I say is allegedly, okay? But it's the thought you giving me thoughts of jealousy. Cause see, some people when they look at their kids, they look at the daddy. She still fooling around with that end. That's why she don't want me. You jealous. Briaja's a beautiful girl, and you jealous of the other man that she had. Something ain't right with that. I don't know if y'all know each other. Are you jealous? Because I don't understand how could I. And I used to do that. I said, go, let the kids come over here. And I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there in the house with the kids. I ain't got nothing to do. See, when you pick up kids for the weekend, you got to have things in place for them to do. The person who gave them all the attention was Andrea. Andrea spent time with them. Because she knew how you are. We don't know what kind of company y'all keep. We don't know who come in and out y'all door. We don't know if anybody else stay there with y'all. We don't know this. We don't. Because we don't know y'all. All we know, y'all can have somebody else with a key. We don't know. But the main thing about this is, Henry, that's a 10-year-old. Anybody that would shoot a 10-year-old 3 times did not want her to live because she knew who they was. See, if Briasia didn't know who you was, you wouldn't have never killed. Never would have. I don't want to say kill. You wouldn't never delete her out of her life. If she did not know that person, they wouldn't have shot her 3 times. Briasia wouldn't go away. She wouldn't leave this world. Briasia is a fighter. We can see that anybody play basketball can take a hard ball. A basketball hurt. It'll hit you. I started to play basketball, but I didn't like jamming my fingers and I didn't like pain. To do a basketball like this and to go up and down that court, don't you know you have to breathe? You got to know how to breathe. Briasia gave you a run for her money. She would not stop breathing. She didn't stop breathing. She make you huff and puff until you got tired and sweaty with them 4XL t-shirts on. Then you switch into a white beater. And then later on you went back and put on a 4XL t-shirt, Henry. And then you in court. Your demeanor is you plaiting your hair in court, Henry. You still wants to be who you used to be, Henry. Dinkins. As you get older, you can't just keep being the player of the month. player of the year. You're on the microphone and you just don't care. You know, I mean, this is so. This is. I wish I put a sad word right there. See, if you got kids and you love kids and you love your kids, you know there was a cry at that in that what. And you study that pond that fishing lake where you took at that little pond you took at. You study that place, Henry. You study that place. See, when you got stuck in the water, Jesus was wanted you to get stuck. That man wasn't supposed to help you. You got lucky, and that man died on you too. See, this was during the pandemic. That man life ended, Henry. Y'all try to take that out, wipe that off the court. You don't want the prosecutor. See, the prosecutor told you up, Henry Dinkins. The prosecutor told you up. Told you up like paper dolls. You know, we used to have back in the day, y'all don't know nothing about it. We had paper dolls that we cut out the little paper, trimmed the little thing, and we put it on our paper doll. It was made out of paper. You mad at that prosecutor. Talking about she sabotaged you. Sabotaged? What about her agent? It's not even about you, Henry. You already were charged. But now you want to get out of jail free? You want to get out of, you don't want life in prison? You don't even belong on the street. We can't even trust you on the street with the other kids. Because you ain't gonna do nothing about it. You gonna look at them and go on by your business. If I knew who did something to a person that I helped raise, because I had a baby by their mama, this, I ain't never in my life to see nobody this angry and jealous that'll take a child, a grown old person, take a child. Like, you ain't 21-year-old, Henry Dinkins. When this happened, you were 47. That's still too old to be doing this. That's still too old. What your life, whatever you do, is your business. We don't care nothing about what you do. But if you weren't going to get them kids and be there at their house at night, because that's when the freaks come out at night. If you weren't going to be out there with them kids at night, Henry Dinkins, you shouldn't even came and got the kids. And where were you when Aisha came over there? Where were you when Aisha came over there and brought the clothes? Don't tell me you was in your right mind then. See, when a person got nothing to live for, they don't care. It's amazing how they are afraid of you, but they went with you. If that boy didn't want to go with you, see, I don't understand why you did things the way you did it. I mean, you know, I knew you were going to try something this week, though. I knew you were going to try something. That's why I keep coming on. I say, y'all better put some pressure this week on Henry Dinkins. It ain't about, oh, yeah, they going to give him his time Friday. No, we still got to put our feet down on Henry. Henry trying to be slick. Henry, it ain't nothing else that Henry going to do now. You worried about the prosecutor and what the prosecutor said. Henry, you already charged for this. You already charged. We already know you did it. So it's just life. It's what they're doing now is trying to determine should you have life in prison without the possibility of parole. See, you guilty of what you did. You guilty of the crime. They trying to give you life without the possibility of parole. And you don't even want to accept that. Because ain't nobody giving your 51-year-old but no attention in there. Might well cut your hair and look presentable. I would have did all of that. I would have came to court with my hair cut. You came to court and they're planning on your hair like you ain't even cry. This is all you did when you saw Brie Asia. You look like me, you turned into a kitchen. A whole kitchen. When you saw Brie Asia, you ain't even cried like, man, why they do her like that? You ain't, oh man, you ain't did nothing that you did like that. Something a woman would do. That's all you did. That's what you did. When they showed you Brie shorts and everything, you said, like, you couldn't even look. Because you were guilty. You were guilty. Your guilt was all over you. Ain't no way in the world you can know somebody did that, Henry Dinkins. Ain't no way in the world you gonna know somebody who did it, and you sit there and look like you want a watermelon. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't even have, that's not even human. It's no way in the world you're a man and you know that you didn't do nothing and you ain't cried, you ain't no sympathy, nothing. The whole time they talk about Brie Asia, you didn't even sit. You ain't even pretend that you cried. You ain't even do this. You ain't even do this. You ain't even acting sane. You just sat there. And then when they showed the picture of DL talking to the lady, you like this. You turn to your side like this. Like somebody was showing you a movie, a Color Purple. Henry. And then you did this a lot. Your gesture. You know you remind me of in that courtroom, Lori Vallow, Doomsday's mom. You remind me of Lori Vallow. Doomsday mom, she smiled the whole time. I said she is really smiling after she don't kill her kids. She smiled throughout the whole trial like this. Even wore lipsticks. And said, oh, God, I was going to do the, God, and Jesus said, I just do that ain't in the right mind. Now you acting like her. I mean, you acting like nothing happened to this 10-year-old girl, Henry. And then you want to get out a free card so you can come home and cook out. Ain't no more cooking out, baby. And no more cooking out. I fed your pork chop yesterday with cornmeal and no season on it, and you still don't appreciate it. You trying to get out. Mr. 4XL. You the first man I ever had a store full of 4XL shirts. You wrong for what you did. And you wrong for what you did to your family. Because they trusted you. See, we all can do some unbelievable things that our family wouldn't think that we do. They would have never thought you'd do nothing like this. They had to think because you did it before. Henry did Breasia, this about Breasia, Terrell. A beautiful little girl who was just started to be a little girl and having fun. Didn't even get a chance to do her life skills. She didn't get a chance to practice her life skill. But she had goals. And she gonna make sure you suffer. She gonna make sure you suffer. When you took that child away from her over her grandmama's house, you would never took mine out. But it wouldn't even happen this way. First of all, the whole thing was playing wrong. What what was said on the phone when you were talking to Aisha? I mean, you did her wrong. She kind of, whatever you told Aisha, she trusted you, Henry. I don't even see how she trusts you, the kind of person you are. I noticed you were gonna offer that man $100, and then you kind of selfish, allegedly. Allegedly, you selfish. You put all that driving you did going back and forth of 61. You put $35 in that girl tank. You put $35 in Andrea tank. The way you drove that car needs about at least about $50 in that great gas is high. And that water you were putting in her car at that gas station. That gas station where you were putting that water in her car, in her car. That water. Breasia did not deserve this. And it hurt you because Breasia winning. She gonna win, Henry. You're not you. I just can't believe this. Man, just shoot a 10-year-old. Golly, a girl. She a girl. You could have choked her to death. Whoever did it could have choked her to death. Suffocate her. A shooter. If you shot a person, if you shot a 10-year-old 4 feet, 4 feet, whatever, 4 feet shorter than me, you want to make sure she was gone. That little girl fought on what all you did. It seemed like she was tortured, screaming for her mama. And when you looked at her, it wasn't Breasia. You looked at her as something else. But that little girl cried through the nights, suffering. And you want them to feel, you don't feel that girl pain. A person who don't feel a child's pain is really evil. If you don't feel a child pain, you sick. And if you sick, you don't supposed to be around kids. Them kids were having a good time, but all three of them having a good time together. That's the only sister they got. Don't you know they're gonna suffer with that? They ain't gonna never forget this, Henry. They ain't gonna just end her out of their life like that, man. You can't forget about Breasia. You can't forget that she's there. She's missing. They know about their sister. They think they just gonna grow up and forget about their sister? This is mental. It's gonna be mental to them kids. What would have happened if it were on a DL? Laws knows what would have happened. Jesus. What would have happened if it were DL? It was DL by himself. DL would have beat you up. DL, man, what's wrong with you? Cause he said you had a lot of snacks. Selfish, Henry. Can't be selfish. That baby didn't deserve this. Somebody got to talk for her. And we going to talk for her to the end. I told you that. And I knew you were going to try something because you're slick. You're slick. I told him. I'm going to stay on your tail. I'm going to stay on your tail until Friday at 9:31 a.m. Jesus, hear me. Because I'm going to make sure that girl get just, I'm going to be on your butt. Them people in that jail don't want to see. See, you want to get out of there, Henry. Because you know them folk got children. They got kids in that jail. They wish they could be with their kids. Them men locked up wish they could be with their kids. They see their kids sometime every how many months? Once a month, coming down there to visit. They facing time looking at their kid. Hey, da 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 da. And Breasia did not. You're not even Breasia's father. That's why you got to be careful who raise your kids. Y'all trusting these. You even got to, when you drop your child out of that daycare center, it's still some ways that you should be able to tell your child ain't been treated right at that daycare center. You can't just not. You don't want to think the worst, you want to think the best. But when your instinct tell you something, you better pay attention, do something about it. No child deserves to be pushed down and step over. That's sad, man. That girl, the hurt part about it is my daughters was once upon a time 10. I was once upon a time 10 years old. And I just thought I was tomboyish and thought I was strong like my brothers because they were the oldest. And I would fight my brother. My brother beat, he can beat, but I gave him a hustle tussle. I mean, it's just like, why shoot her? And they could have suffocated. Some you did to do what you did, them substances made her look like a grown lady to you. You even know, Henry, what the girl had on, bruh. Soon the police said, what was she wearing? The first thing you yelled out was shorts. The first thing you said, shorts. Then you thought about what you said. And then he said, what kind of t-shirt? Then you gonna ask your little boy what kind of t-shirt she had on. You know she had a 4XL t-shirt. Everybody in the house had a 4XL t-shirt on. You had on one. 4XL. You had on one, and Drill had on one. DL had one on. Somebody missed. Oh, you had on one. You had on one. Drill had on one. Breasia and DL had on a 4XL shirt. You did that on purpose, Henry. I'm not stupid. There's a theory behind those 4XL shirts. Because when you went, after you did all that sweating, you think you slick, but you ain't slicker than me. You ain't slicker than me, bro. Thank you, Slick. That 4XL supposed to be mentally something for you. Even a little bit of Andrea had on one over hanging off her shoulder. Why she sleeping in a 4XL shirt? What in the world going on? And then if y'all ain't going together, and you talking about, oh no, I won't miss. He asked you, are y'all in a relationship? No, we ain't in no relationship. I ain't dating nobody out here. Well, what the heck you doing over there? See how men do. Some men, not all men. There's some good men out there. I ain't about to blame this on the good for the bad. If you ain't like that woman, you should have told that woman. Even if y'all said y'all were friends, them kids didn't need to be over y'all house, because we don't know what kind of house y'all ran. See, we don't know what kind of house y'all run at night. If y'all with the way y'all were, them kids don't even supposed to be over there. But since y'all, Andrea was being nice, see, Andrea did some crooked stuff too. I just don't understand how this happened. I just don't. I just don't understand what did you say and do to that mama to make that mama trust you? What was going on with y'all in y'all relationship that make you do this? You wrong. You so disrespectful. This is so disrespectful to their family. No person, you're not gonna make me put this on nobody else, Henry. It's you. Allegedly. If I was the judge, I would have been done with this case. Man, just imagine in the face. And then she trying to run. She moving because she kept shooting. She moving. And Drill, God wouldn't let her leave him at first. You know you had to take her down because she know who her killer was. She know them. She ain't never been over your house and you ain't even checking the woods. You ain't checked nobody's apartment. And then you mad at the prosecutor because the prosecutor will eat you up like pork chop and french fries. The best piece of the pork chop and the french fry. I gave you the word for you. Henry, you took that boy's sister from her. Henry. And you think that mama gonna be all right. That lady got to sit in the court and look at that mess on your head. Can't stand stuff like this. It's irritating. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. I don't understand. And you want somebody to blame the mama. Time is sick of you, Henry. I knew you were going to try something. I kept telling them, 10 minutes, the other way. I kept telling them you was up to something. No, Lanita. I told them you was up to something. I told these people out here you was up to something. I told these people. I told these folks you was up to something. God, I ain't got nothing to smack on. Let me see what I got there. I told these folks you was up to something. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Henry. Dinkins. Oh, Chad, I'm hungry. I ain't got no more candy or nothing. Somebody ate my sucker. I had a sucker over in the door. Damn it, I ain't got nothing to eat on. Hungry, y'all. I ain't ate nothing. Him making me hungry. 4XL making me hungry. I ain't got nothing to eat. This is sad, y'all. Watch your kids. Watch your kids. Watch your kids. And it's amazing how the devil can laugh in your face and can stab you behind your back at the same time. The devil do that, y'all. A devil can ka in your face and be stabbing you behind your back at the same time. A devil can be distracted just to come and say what they got to say, and I think they supposed to sit around you and talk. Oh, the devil is in disguise. Oh, my shirt. Let me get this shirt right quick. Jesus tell me what to do. And then it be up to me to do it. And I'm going to do what he tell me to do. Yes, I am. I'm going to stay on you, Henry. I'm going to stay on you to Friday. I'm going to talk about you all the way to Friday. Because somebody got to talk for that girl. Somebody got to speak up for that girl all the way. I'm riding with Bridge all the way to the end. I don't understand what's going on. It ain't for me to understand. Whew. But I'm going to stay on you, though. I ain't scared of you. I got a little bit more power than you, Henry. I wish that had been me you fighting out there. I do. Yeah, all I need is strong. I'll throw your head up, man. Me and you be all over there fighting them fish and everything. Slipping and sliding. Sliding and slipping. Left them cheering in the middle of the night. You'll be ashamed of yourself. Now you want everybody to blame it on the mama. It's your fault. I always want to blame something on the mama. It's your fault. And she trusted you. I had some little candy here, y'all. Whew. They just Tuesday, and I got 3 more days to deal with you, man. And I'm gonna stay on you. I'm gonna stay on you. I'm gonna ride you, Henry, all the way out. I ain't done with you. I got something else I'm gonna talk about you That's gonna be late. I'm gonna say that right there for this evening, boy. I'm gonna tell you up. You ain't getting no more food. I ain't cooking no more for you, Henry. Dinkins, I will not be cooking for you no more. You don't appreciate what I did for you yesterday. Oh, Lord, I'm just sleeping up, man. Turn the wheel, man. Whew. Oh, hey, y'all, I am so looking for that man last night when we couldn't find him. He out there breaking in people's house, changing, putting on people's clothes. The nano, what is it? The nano, canvy like, what is it? Cavi, Lanco, Cante, Cava, Cante, whatever the name, I can't even remember. Cava Cante. We was up late looking at him. He out there breaking in people's house, stealing their clothes, got him something to eat. That man is gonna hurt himself. Angel did not deserve this. She was just so pretty. She was so pretty. Everybody liked Angel. Angel was getting too much of her mama attention from you. DL. Could have been you. Angel probably watched that man. Somebody right in that house. And then you gonna come home and ask for where your orange juice is. That's all you worrying about, orange juice? Who trumped my orange juice up? Really, Henry? Are you serious? Orange juice? You thinking about orange juice? What's your blood pressure up? What is it? You a diabetic or something? Are you sure want that orange juice? Andrea didn't drink that orange juice, okay? Andrea don't want to hear your mouth. You gave that orange juice to Briage last night. You don't even know. You gave Andrea that orange juice. Not Andrea, but Briage. You gave Briage that orange juice. You did. Yes, you did, Henry. I wouldn't even want. It was something about that orange juice. It was something about that orange juice, and it was something about them 4XL t-shirts. And you don't want to admit it. Ain't nobody brought that up. And nobody in court brought that up. I heard a lady I heard this morning. I don't know where her voice was coming from. She fussing at her man. I'm tired of this. Good, when you tired, you ain't gonna be with him. You ain't tired. I'm so sick and tired of you. Like what? If you sick and tired of somebody, when you sick and tired, then you ain't gonna be doing all that screaming and hollering. She ain't tired of that, man. Ooh, hey. Why that light on down there? Do that light? Hold on. Them people at work over there, they on time. They be coming to work on time. Well, I did too. I got you on time when I'm done that. Tired. I'm not tired. I'm just sleeping. Raven's gonna be a good basketball player with a pretty little attitude. I just like her TikTok. She said, I got you. If we can bring some of these folk back alive. Bring some of these folk back alive who need to be alive. And Henry took that orange juice with him, y'all. When he left out of there, he took that orange juice with him. He took that orange juice and gave it to Breasia. Allegedly. Cause that orange juice, where am I? Breasia missing. Breasia missing and the orange juice missing. Put two and two together. Breasia is missing. And the orange juice is missing. That Don Henry think he's slick. I told y'all I'm going to ride Henry to the end. I told y'all that I'm going to ride him. Henry got plots. Henry got plans. Henry trying to be the judge now. He trying to be the lawyer. He's supposed to be everybody. Except for Mr. Dinkins need to go on the stand and say something. You want to write a letter? You want to write a letter? Go up on the stand. You think that what you did to Asia, they gonna want her mama to be closer to you, man? You don't lost your man. What are you doing? That was real dumb what this car just did. I believe Breasia was fighting you getting out the bed. Or if she wasn't fighting you getting out that bed, you gave that girl some. Mine would never been over your house. What grade Bridge would have been in? 10, 11, 12. She would have been in the 7th grade playing basketball. 7th graders can play basketball. A beautiful girl. This didn't come from another student. Another student didn't do this to her. She didn't get this. Didn't happen to her at a football game. This didn't happen to her at a basketball game. This didn't happen to her at her house. This happened to her over somebody else's house. And a grown 51-year-old man want to be young again. Let something happen to him. Because still your fault. Still your fault because you responsible for it. Feel like, all right, guys. I'm on Henry all week, just Friday. Got to go on out here and make some money. Make that easy money. I'm hungry this morning, y'all. Take me a nap. When I get home, take me a nap. Watching this man last night, the main old Kevin Conte, really. I used to miss that not there. They ain't not there. I'm gonna go out there at 7. I'm go out there at 7 o'clock. Damn it. Henry Dinkins. Woo. I be done got kicked out the courtroom. I can't go in that court. I can't go to court. I can't go in there. I can't. Ain't nowhere in the world. I can't. They're just. You know what? And I need to be out. I can't sit in there. I can't. I can't. I can't. I ain't strong enough to sit in there. I ain't strong enough to sit in there. I just ain't strong enough to sit in there. I didn't feel like vomiting. Looking at Henry. Woo. That's what he do to me. He ain't got nothing. I don't know what he was doing. Let me go on out here because my folks looking for me. They almost like the ran on top of the curb. Oh, I feel good. Today is only Tuesday. Lord have mercy, Jesus. The weekend is so short. Weekend is so. It's the sun, y'all. It's so hot out here yesterday. It don't make no sense. Then the clothes you got on. I got on all these clothes. And folks acting like they don't want to come get their chillings. These y'all chillings. These y'all chillings. Y'all had these chillings. Oh, oh. Lord, mercy, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. You gotta be careful what you say to me. Cause it might turn around on you. Who's there? Lady just staring at me way, honey. Man, sitting up there staring at me way. I can't stand for women to stare at me, y'all. I really can't. Men, I don't like no woman staring at me. I get offended. All right, y'all, let me get ready. It's so nice out here, nice and cool. It feels so good out here. I'm about to bye, man. Wave and gone, honey. All right, Henry Dinkins. When you come in that court, you better cut that hair off your head because you ain't going to get near another woman. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.